Growing up in South Africa, I grew up with apartheid. And the year that I graduated high school was the year they abolished apartheid. And it was an interesting thing because we were recruiting and I was training with a lot of kids that legally we were not supposed to be training with. So we had like a freelance motley crew that would just meet up at a park and train together, but get the best out of each other. So right, endurance running was taught to me by how a lot of the rural African runners would just run naturally in the bush, they just were very good at running cross country naturally. They didn't like track because they didn't have access to tracks, and they just seemed like so imperial, like it was so set and measured. They loved road racing and they loved cross country. So there was always a division in the athletes. And then when apartheid was abolished, we were allowed to combine the two schools and friends, and they started recognizing our group as a melting pot. And a lot of the athletes that came to SMU with me were out of my running group back in Africa.
No way.
And so because we were ahead of the system, we were integrating before the government made it law, but it was also frowned upon because people weren't sure whether we were doing the legal thing or not. A lot of times people, to avoid adversity, just stayed away from commenting on us. But our elevation of athleticism went to world class level. So it was neat because we were sharing talents, but the spirit.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, I was lucky.
All right.